Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 84 of this Let's Play RimWorld. This is the usual suspects. In the last episode, we we did stuff. We started doing more of the farming stuff. We got the tilled earth going, which is quite a dramatic improvement to production, actually. We got most of the fields planted, and then we're kind of doing the tilling afterwards. And yeah, that's where we left off. However, there is something which I've added. I've got a new mod installed, which is, what's it called? AC WorkTabs, that was it. AC WorkTab, not plural. Basically, during the stream on Sunday, I was complaining rather bitterly about not being able to set up multiple work tabs. So for example, when I wanted everyone to do hauling, I just go to the hauling preset, and then once the hauling is done, I just go back to my normal preset, and instead of having to revise the entire thing every time. Now you will notice that this comes with rather a lot of different changes. So we can see what they are currently doing. I haven't looked at this at all. This is brand new. I've never even opened up this tab yet. So the current moods, okay, you can sort by the various things as well. What's this? Numeric priorities. Yeah, we want numeric. All day priorities. Right, so you can set priorities by time as well. So if, for example, you want your cooks to be cooking just before dinner, then you can set that through there. What's this? Assign or create new favorite. Don't know what that does. Is that creating new priority thing? And what's that? Showing simple vanilla priorities. Click. Now this is an interesting one. This gets rather more complicated. This basically allows you to set priorities within the main priorities. For example, if you have people cooking, you can set them to just be cooking, or to just do butchering. There you go, butcher creatures. So you can set them to only have the priority in butchering creatures and not in the regular cooking. That's pretty cool for that. But the one, let's see, firefighting, patients, emergency treatment, rescuing, operations, give treatment, feed patients. So if you have someone who you want to train as a doctor, but you don't want them actually doing the doctoring, there you go, feed patients. That's where you would do that. Likewise with the visiting of sick people. That is another one. Shift left click to increase priority for all. Shift right click to decrease priority. Interesting. Bed rest, flicking, execute, release, take, feed, deliver food, chat, recruit, entertain, slaughter animal, milk animal, shear animal, tame animal. So if you want someone to actually go out and tame them, so they're going into more danger, then you can do that, or you can just switch that off and they just do the other animal stuff, so they're more of a farmer than a hunter or a taming person. Then the butchering one's going to be quite useful. Having to skew my head here quite a lot to actually read what these are. Hunting, removing roofs, deconstruct structures, uninstall structures, construct placed frames, build roofs, deliver resources, fix broken down things, operate on mechanoids, repair damaged things, harvest crops, sow crops. So there we go, there's harvesting and sowing. Mining, drilling. What's drilling? Oh, is that when you get the deep drill things, I guess? Plant cut, make weapons, do bills at machining table, assemble components, tailoring, art, surrogate organs, prosthesis, simple prosthesis, blah 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 blah, all of those, drugs, cut stone, smelt items, refuel, fuelable building, rearm traps, strip corpses, open containers, take beer out of fermenter, fill fermenting barrels, do cremation bills, do bills at campsite, bury corpses, haul general, clear, snow, and cleaning. So, that's really put a crink in my neck. Ouch. So that's that. Where's the... No, wait, there's more. Research and managing. Right. But I want to see where I can save things. I'm going to assume it is these. Right, the other thing that it said is it might have reset all of the schedules. Oh wow, this goes all the way up to 9 now. Okay, so you can make way more complicated schedules. Interesting. It's just made this a lot more complicated and a lot more interesting. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pause, because this is just going to be a whole load of admin work, and I'll kind of briefly go through any changes that I make once I've actually made them. Okay, so I have done most of the stuff now. You can see that there are quite a few numbers going on. And if we go into this one, then there are even more, including a couple of places where we have just blocked off them doing stuff. Like some of the doctors are not actually allowed to operate, but they are allowed to do the other stuff as a matter of some urgency. So precisely how is this going to work? Well, let's go through them all. So Sarge, we will ignore the firefighting and stuff. So if he's not doctoring, then he is repairing. If he's not repairing, then negotiating, handling, constructing, hunting, growing, mining, plant cutting, hauling, cleaning. Gary, if he is not doctoring, then he is repairing, constructing, art, cooking, growing, mining, plant cutting, hauling, cleaning, research, managing, and then finally hunting, because I don't want him to die. But if we need a hunter, he can do it. Bren, if he's not doctoring, then he is smithing, tailoring, crafting, then growing, mining, plant cutting, managing. In fact, I might make these 4s. Make these 5s. So then he's managing, growing, mining, plant cutting. In fact, those can stay as 4s. That's fine. Just so he does the managing first. Joyce is repairing, then cooking, hunting, constructing, growing, mining, plant cutting, smithing, tailoring, crafting, hauling, cleaning, research, managing, and then finally handling. Do I want handling a bit higher? Probably. Maybe a 4? Make that a 4, then we'll make, whoops, these 5s. Like so. Maybe that one a 4. So if he's not handling, then he's managing, then he's growing, mining, plant cutting, etc, etc, etc. Flow. If you're not doctoring, then you are negotiating, handling, hunting, growing, mining, plant cutting, hauling, cleaning. That's a really straightforward one. In fact, these two I'll need to resave. That's fine. You can see here if I've changed them. Can I delete? No, I can't. Yeah, we're not going to bother with that. Is that going to go back to what he had previously? Yes. And then if I click on it again, I can delete. So I need to go back to Joyce. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this. Hang on. Oh, that was supposed to be Bren. If we go to Bren norm, delete Bren norm. Oh, we deleted Joyce already. Crap. Is that a problem? These two are identical. Bollocks! Right, we'll need to sort those out again. No worries. Flow, if he's not doctoring, then he's negotiating, handling, hunting. We went through his already. Shin, if he's not doctoring, then he's repairing, cooking, negotiating, constructing, growing, mining, plant cutting. What is growing higher? In fact, all of these should just be 4. Keep it simple. Oh, bollocks. Hang on, let's go to Shin. Delete Shin norm. How did we have that? Repairing, cooking, negotiating, constructing, growing, mining, plant cutting. No, that hasn't changed. No, it hasn't. Sacriel is doctoring, then growing, hunting, smithing, tailoring, crafting, mining, plant cutting, managing, hauling, cleaning, research. So he's really low on those levels. Tail is hunting, then growing, plant cutting, art. In fact, let's delete tail. Make these 4s. So you're doing art, then management, then growing, mining, and all the other stuff. Alida, you are managing, then researching. No, sorry, managing, then repairing, then researching, then handling, smithing, tailoring, crafting, cooking, constructing, growing, mining, art. Yeah, leader does a lot of stuff. We have our other artists, so I'm not too bothered about that. Right, so Bren. Bollocks, I can't believe I did this. You were one of the doctors. No, you weren't. Yes, you were. Yeah, you were definitely a doctor. Handling? No. Cooking? Let's just clear all of this. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's actually quite nice having even more rather than just 4 tiers. Look, we used 5 of them on a leader. And if we had someone that's even better at all-round stuff, then we probably would even have more. I'm actually kind of surprised that Gary's not gone higher. Actually, he's using 5. Right, Bren. You are the main smith. Right, okay. So, if you are not doctoring, then you're doing those. Then growing, mining, plant cutting. So you're not a negotiator or anything, are you? No. Yeah, you're actually quite a simple one. Not art. And these can be 4s. Do we want you managing first? You kind of stink at no. We'll always try and get managers in if we can. So we do have a couple of people who have prioritized management. 2.5, 3, 2.5. You're actually one of the better ones. In fact, yeah, you are in fact our best manager. So me saying that you stink at managing, ignore that. So we don't have a Bren, so we're just going to call this Bren Norm. Okay. And then this one is Joyce Norm. We don't have a Joyce. No, we don't. Joyce Norm. And then this one is Shin Norm. Don't have a Shin Norm. Shin Norm. And then Tail Norm. We do not have a Tail Norm. Excellent. So the reason I did it this way with hauling and cleaning always so low priority is because you can shift and left click to increase priority. Doof. And now everyone is going to be hauling more. So if I really want people hauling, I'll probably do that twice. And if I don't really care, we'll back you off to the 4. Then we have the norms here saved. Cool. So let's go. Enough of that. We are working on the tile tilling. Do we have anything else that we want to build? What are we researching? We're currently doing terrain rehabilitation, which would rather suggest that we got the metalworking stuff, did we not? Yes, machining table is the one that we want. Where do we want to put this? In this room, I assume, for the moment anyway. No, we just need to make our metalworking room. Where were we going to do that? Was that going to be here? I think that was going to be here, wasn't it? Is that something we wish to start carving out? Right now, do we? It's the 1st of summer, so I think that's all construction though, that's not mining. No, let's start doing it. So, orders, mining. How big's this? This is a 15 by 15, including walls. So this should also be a 15 by 15. We're just going to start mining this whole damn thing out. Except for the very middle point, which is you. Low food, animal starvation. Yeah. That's what our problem was. We are really low on food. So rice is going to start appearing soon. So under growing, harvest crops. is pretty high priority, but that is something that we can just boost the priority of when we need it. Which is probably going to be soon. In fact, yes, we're going to need growing boosted. It is shift left click to increase priority for all. Click. Click. Okay. Oh, that's some weird sparkling there. Is that because it's hot out? Not really. Alright, so we're getting all the growing done. Yeah, we do want growing to be high priority, that is true. Has anyone started mining yet? Nope. Okay, that's all of that done. So as soon as these come of age, we have a couple of 90s there, then we'll be ready to do the flour, or the rice flour. Also, we probably do want that land to be tilled. I'm somewhat surprised that we had forgotten. Although we're trying to get so much other stuff tilled. Let's get that done first, shall we? And here we go. Harvesting. Leader doesn't carry. Gary. Yes, doing that. You can haul these. Muffalo number 6. Where is it? You. Moderate malnutrition. Why? Go outside, you twit. It's because you're just hanging around in here. Solar flare, that knocks out all of our electronics, which means no cooking for the short term. Bran, I saw you sneaking off there. Alright, is that Muffalo number 6? Yes, go eat something. Look, Bryce, right there, eat it. There you go. See, was that so hard? Mad animals, boom rats. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's restrict everyone to the outer walls, including the animals. All of them, in fact. Yes. Get inside. Where's tail? Shit, you ran the wrong way. Why is that missing? Embrasure, sandstone here. Tail. Oh, that is really irritating. I was not expecting anyone to be outside this side. Other way. Tail. Right, did Sarge get away? Sarge did get away. These are boom rats, so it's a smaller explosion. Alright, Tail, did you get away? You're about to. Hi. There you go. Marvellous. Now everyone should be safe. Except for the Muffalo who decide to run through the... No! Oh, it's because your animals are restricted. You know what? You guys don't need to be. You can just do that. Okay. There we go, getting a load of construction done. Lovely jubbly. Extreme break risk, Sarge. Why? Insulted twice. Not just once, but twice. Alright, power's back on. Power supplies are holding pretty steady. Flo's talking to Brown. So some of the prisoner interactions I have just set for like feeding and things, while the ones who are actually good at doing the prisoner stuff go in and talk and things like that. Right. Sacriel's dealing with them. Buffaloes are being healed. Just the one who's now wounded. Excellent. They do just kind of fall asleep everywhere. You are indeed a stockpile zone, so what I might do is over here create a animal sleeping zone. Be kind of nice if this was just limited to the buffaloes and stuff, but knowing them, I doubt it will be. Do something along those lines for now. Eventually we'll replace these with proper sleeping areas, but for the time being it's not that important. We can always wall this off and turn this into a proper like indoor protected barn. Word, that's it. Okay, good. Onwards. Do we have these assigned still? Yes, we do. Good. Cool. Shin and Sarge, major break risks. Are we getting food though? We should be. Mad animal. Now what? A local alpaca has gone mad. I'll attack everyone it sees. Let's bring Sacriel down here to go and hunt mad alpaca. Come on. There we go. And yes, before we open all the gates, let's just do a double check real quick for crazy boom rats. Doesn't look like we have any, plus we have some visitors coming in which would have attracted the boom rats. So, we are going to unrestrict everyone. There we are. Not you. You come and haul that. Cool. Visitors. They do have some stuff to trade. Who is the current trader? That would be Sarge or Flo. Sarge, probably. Alright, in Sarge. Let's wait until they come inside, and then we will go and talk to them. Here they come. Except Sarge has just run off outside. Oh no, he's coming back again. Where's the talky person? That would be Edwards. Let's go and have a chat with Mr. Edwards, shall we? Right then, what have you got for us? Not very much. You do, however, have some food. We have components. We'll buy those. You do have some meds. Wow, we are super short on meds. Huh. And I will actually buy those meals. We have enough money for the time being. Don't think I want to sell any of those. Don't think we need to sell any of those. Everything we have is looking pretty positive right now. Okay. Solar flare's gone. I'm getting through the tilled land. Are we mining at all? No. So we could do with mining some. So let's improve the priority of mining very slightly. Get some of that done. Alright. There we go. Brenda's now mining. Tames another buffalo. Now one thing that we should probably have a look at is how many males and how many females we have. The males we can probably slaughter a couple of. And in fact, you know what? We're going to use the livestock manager for this, which was that one. And then buffalo. We're going to say that we want 20 adult females and 5 adult males. Juveniles, I really don't care. 20 of each, that'll do. Restrict animals to an area? No. Auto-designate animals to be tamed? Yes. Butcher trained excess livestock? Yes. make it happen. Okay. We are getting some more rice. I'm actually using it though, not right now. Meter is broken down. Okay, we are hauling in some of that, which is good. The leader's researching as she should be. Everything seems to be humming along quite nicely. I really do like this WorkTab alteration thing. It's really quite potent. Still just Bren mining away. But we will need the metalworking area. Okay, what else is going on? Nothing. What faction are you guys from? You're from Weaver's Desert. How much do you like us? Enough that we might be able to recruit someone from you. Except we have food issues right now, so unless there's someone really good, then I probably won't bother. Lazy, dislikes women? No. Slowpoke, hard worker? No. Careful shooter, masochist, greedy? No. Okay. If it was like an industrious or iron-willed or something like that, then we would do it. Why are we leaving just a dead buffalo here, guys? Seriously? Put it in the sodding refrigeration. That's what it's there for. Likewise, let's bring this in. Kind of looks like no one's set to butchering at the moment. So that is something that we will need to investigate. Where's butchering? That's up here somewhere. Butcher creatures. There's a lot of people set to it. It's just not very high priority. I think those that can only butcher have already been turned off everything else, right? Nope. Well, they should already be limited in other areas. Through the being banned from using a stove thing. So when they get up, I'm hoping that they go and do that. We'll find out in the morning. It is a very high priority. Awfully disappointed by their stay. Bugger. Except for Jojo. Jojo loved it. Left us 60 corn, which is pretty nice. Right, can we please do some of this, guys? Where's that bear taking me? Oh, you're hauling stuff for me. Thank you. Why are we not butchering? Gary's butchering. Fantastic. Except, why are you butchering? Because cooking is currently set higher than construction. Which is not optimal. Make that a 4. Alright, who's the other cook? Shin. No, sorry, Sarge. Once he's done negotiating and handling. No, he's not cook, sorry, my bad. Joyce. Joyce should be doing it. No, he's repairing and then cooking, so yeah, Joyce should be doing it. But I think it was a leader that I tweaked. So if you're not managing, you should be cooking. I bet you're researching right now. Yes, you are. No, you're doing management jobs. Okay. There we go. Now we're butchering. Much better. And then Gary, you should be building stuff. You are. And now you're harvesting, because growth is set high. Bingo! Okay, I think I will just set those for tilled soil real quick. You can still harvest under there. Right, and on that note, we shall end this episode. So, thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then please do consider subscribing. If you have any tips or advice for me, Let me know in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.